Wait a minute. Are you going to ask me about the child that passed as well?
Yeah, I had a miscarriage in November.
Please know that that baby's there with your grandmother. Because she says to me, can you just let her know? I wasn't going to bring it up unless you were okay with it. Sorry, I spoke too early.
I'm so happy.
And I got to tell you, your mother is the cutest lady when I'm connecting with her. She's like running back and forth. And I heard her say, like, Matt, I need to tell my daughter that I'm there. Talk to Kathy, but it's okay if the other souls come through as well. She's telling me. Like, and when I'm speaking to her, your mom thinks this is so funny because she's got her whole family with her in heaven when I'm speaking to her on the other side.
Yes.
And also, did she used to knit or crochet here in the physical?
Yes.
She keeps telling me she's got her, I don't know if I'm using the correct term. She's saying the sewing kit. The sewing kit's with her.
Yes.
So I don't know if she called it a sewing kit or something else, but how I see this is a sewing kit. She shows me this box of like her things of like how she used to sew or make things.
Yes.
First of all, she says to me, Matt, I want my daughter to know, she says that I had such a peaceful passing here in this world, she says to me. She says, and what was so nice is that even though this happened very quickly, your mom says to me, I did not feel any pain, and she wants you to know that. What she wants you to know was this. She says, Matt, I got to see everything that I wanted to see within life, and she's bringing that through. She says, and I am so proud of the woman that my daughter became. She's so happy to see you be a mom. She's so happy to see you go through the milestones in life. And she's so proud and happy of the relationship that you always maintained with her here in this world. I need to come over to your daughter. Do you actually have a jewelry box from your grandmother?
I do.
She says to me, hold on to the jewelry box. Remember the jewelry box. And she's showing me like you keeping on to it and holding on to it. And she's so happy that you kept that of hers. And she's also telling me, as weird as it is, somebody kept her hairbrush. I keep seeing a hairbrush.
I haven't.
Oh, shut the hell up. So you have the music box and you have her hairbrush?
Yeah, it's a
and your mother's going to me, Matt, what are they doing with this? Look at this hair still in it. And she's pulling hair out of a hairbrush when I'm speaking to her.
Oh, that's funny.
And your mother goes to me, oh, Matt, she goes, and your mother's like so embarrassed. She goes to me, oh, Matt, she goes, look, my hair was thinning out. She goes, I didn't want anyone to know. Look at how much hair's in the brush, she's saying to me. What I have to tell you is this, is that when I'm connecting with this woman, she did not stop at anything here in this world. When I'm connecting with her, she was constantly going. And even though she was having issues within her body, your mom was so active that she didn't even know that anything was wrong with her, she tells me. She says to me, Matt, if you can tell my daughter one thing, it's that not only am I okay, she says, but I am so happy that I'm still able to look after her life here and now. This is weird. Wait a minute. Are you trying to have house plants, or what's the connection with plants in the house?
Oh, I still have a house plant from her funeral.
She says to me, Matt, she goes, I can't believe, she goes, that my daughter has this. And more importantly, she tells me, because oh my God, I'm getting the chills. This is so weird. You kill plants. Your mother tells me you are not a plant lady.
I do.
And she says to me that plant is the only plant out of all your plants, because I saw like 6 or 7 plants, like everything died except for that one plant for your mother's funeral.
It's true.
Your mother tells me she's been trying to keep that plant alive for you.
It's been hard.
She says to me, Matt, she goes, I don't know. She goes, I've been looking after this plant in spirit. She says, because she goes, I know it means a lot to my daughter. She says, but she forgets to water the plant. She goes, the freaking soil. She goes, it's a miracle. That plant is a miracle. I'm just going to tell you that.
Made it through news.
Yeah.
Your mother is laughing. She thinks that is so funny. She goes, because Matt, like my daughter's just not that person, she says to me. What I have to tell you is your mother says to me, it's okay. She says, if the plant dies, she says, it's okay if you get rid of the plant.
No.
It's already on its way out, honey. I got to tell you, because your mother says to me, like, I don't know if you didn't read the instructions on it, but your mother was telling me, like, it's not like, that's a very sensitive plant. She says, and that she goes, I see the plant like wilting and coming back. She shows me.
Yes. It's been on its deathbed several times.
So know that your mother says to me, listen, in spirit, she sees that. It's amazing how your loved ones can see into your house. And your mother's like so concerned over that plant, because she says to me, Matt, if God forbid anything happens to this plant, my daughter's going to be a wreck. She says, let her know it's okay. I already know about it. Your mother wants to let you know this. She says to me, Matt, can you tell my daughter one thing? Can you let her know that what's so beautiful about your relationship and the love that you had is that every day you and your daughter and your family, you all told each other how much you loved each other, how much you cared about one another. And your mom said to me, I left this world with nothing but love. I felt all the love that you all had for me. She goes, I felt all the love that you all kept for me. And your mom wants to thank you for loving her so much. She says, please let her know that I am there in spirit. Please let her know that I am okay. Oh, and there's one other thing. She keeps telling me that you have her Christmas decorations or her ornaments.
I have that old silver Christmas tree from when we were raised.
She says that to me. She says to me, Matt, can you believe she kept the Christmas decorations? And your mother tells me you're actually going to be putting them out, or you're going to be putting up the tree.
Yes.
She thinks that's so cool because she's showing me pictures of her house with that tree in it, like from back when you were kids, like years and years and years ago. And she said to me that, oh my God, the tree survived, the tree survived. So your mother says, don't worry about the house plant or the house tree. She goes, worry about the Christmas tree. That won't die on you. So no, it's her way of just letting you know in spirit that she is okay, that she is there. She's so happy to let you and your daughter know that she's there and watching over you, and that she is okay on the other side.
Thank you. Can I ask you one thing?
Wait a minute. Are you going to ask me about the child that passed as well?
Oh. Well, that wasn't going to be my question, but yes, there was one.
I know that soul's also here.
Yeah.
So was that with your was that with your grandchild, or was that with your daughter?
Yeah, I had a miscarriage in November.
Please know that that baby's there with your grandmother. Because she says to me, can you just let her know? I wasn't going to bring it up unless you were okay with it. Sorry, I spoke too early.
I'm so happy.
But she said to me, she says, just let her know that the baby's there. And your question was, I'm sorry.
Oh, I wasn't there when she passed, and I really wanted to be, and that was like the most upsetting thing to me. And
oh, wait a minute. I'm going to stop you right there. You were there. You were there beforehand.
I was, yeah.
So listen, sometimes our loved ones wait for us to leave the room. You know what I mean? And the thing is that when I'm connecting with your mom, sometimes we think things are important to our loved ones, but our loved ones don't see it that way. So when I'm connecting with your mother, you were there the whole time. You were taking care of your mom right up to her passing.
Yeah.
So that's what your mom remembers, is you taking care of her. She says to me, she passed so peacefully. So when you just left the room for a little while, or you just left her to go into live life just for a little bit, please know that it's not that you missed something. It's not that you walked away purposely from your mom. Your mom purposely was waiting for you to leave the room. Whether you went to the bathroom, whether you went to go get a coffee, whether you just stepped out to take a phone call, your mom was waiting for that moment.
That's what we thought.
It happens, it depends on when your mom felt it was the time to go. And for that moment, she felt like it was time. She felt like she could leave. You gave her everything that she needed.
Thank you.
So know that she's okay, and she does have that baby with her. And I will tell you that you will get pregnant again, because she also shows me a baby that's waiting to come down.
Yeah, I'm 13 weeks pregnant now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I gotta tell you, I know, because when I'm connecting with your grandmother, she said to me, Matt, you gotta tell her there's no need to worry. She's like, I got this baby that's here. She showed me the bun in the oven, and she says to me that, don't worry about what happened the last time. She says, know that this baby is healthy and fine on the other side. And she wants you to know that, because souls will wait to enter their body. So know that one of the things is that your grandmother's already, when we're getting ready to be born, our soul is kind of in between this world and the other side, right? Getting ready for birth. So know that one of the things is that your grandmother is spending time with that baby that's about to be born as well.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
special.
And this is crazy. Were you also thinking about handing down your grandmother's name, or giving like the middle name to that child?
Yeah, so my daughter that's 2, her middle name is Anne. After
Perfect.
my
Your grandmother knows that about that as well, because she keeps whispering in my ear talking about the name. So know that in every way that you honored your grandmother within life, she sees that, she knows, and she is there and with you.
Thank you so much.
All right, I'm going to leave you with that.